Don't make me hate you! Let go!
6 years ago, I was violated, betrayed, and discarded like trash by the Sanders family. Today, I return to New York with my triplets, and I will burn this city to the ground to protect my children. I squeezed Algerman's hand so tight, my knuckles burned, walking straight into the lion's den that once destroyed me. I was no longer that naive 20-year-old girl sold by her father. I was a mother, and anyone who dared touch my children would learn just how ruthless a mother could be. On the plane, the nightmare struck without warning. Darkness swallowed the hotel room, cold rain mixed with blood, hand smelling of leather, and storm clamped over my mouth. He pinned me down. I screamed and struggled until my nails broke, and agony shattered my world. I jolted awake, gasping for air. The flight attendant's gentle question pulled me back to reality. 6 years had passed, but the tire was carved into my bones. The moment I turned around, my heart softened completely. My triplets were sleeping beside me, the only beautiful thing to come out of that hellish night. Algernon, the genius, frowned even in his sleep, clutching his tablet like a weapon. Blaze, the wild one, lay sprawled out, full of untamed fire. Clemmy, sweet and sensitive, curled up with her tattered teddy bear. They were mine, only mine. The pilot's announcement came. We were about to land in New York. I pulled out an envelope, the divorce papers. The signature line read, Archibald Sanders, the husband I had never even met. Back then, they called me unfaithful and took everything from me, but I never betrayed anyone. I was the one who was hurt. I came here for only one thing, to sign, to be free, then disappear forever with my children. The plane touched down. Blaze woke up first, yelling for pizza. Algernon snapped awake instantly, scanning the cabin like a soldier. Then Clemmy's tiny, terrified voice rang out. I smell perfume and metal. It smells like the bad lady. My blood turned to ice. Clemmy's intuition was never wrong. I grabbed our bags at once, my voice hard and sharp. Hold hands, don't let go. We stepped onto the jet bridge. New York air washed over me heavy, suffocating. This was not home, it was a cage. He's not the crippled recluse everyone thinks he is. Archibald Sanders is a ruthless, 6'3" beast of a man and has been hunting the woman from his darkest night for 6 years. Little does he know, the angel has desperate to find is the ex-wife has about to destroy. Archibald stood atop the 88th floor, looking down at Manhattan like it was his toy. He touched his shoulder, the scar from that night, the night he lost the only woman who ever made him feel alive. They called him a broken cripple. It was all a lie. He was powerful, dangerous, and ice cold to the core. Then his assistant spoke. Annalise Parker, your ex-wife just landed at JFK. Archibald's blood turned cold. That gold-digging liar, the woman who had shamed his name, cheated on him and vanished. He thought she was back for money. He had no idea she was running from her past with their triplets. He snarled, intercept her. I want her to sign the divorce papers and get out of my city. When he heard she had kids, he laughed in disgust, spreading her legs for anyone I see. But deep down, he was possessed with another woman, his angel, the one from the blacked hotel room. The one had hurt, the one who left a scar on his shoulder, the mother of his secret, broken son. Darian had spent millions searching for her. He never once guessed she was Annalise. Just as he ordered the hit on his ex-wife, his fake fiancée Janelle called, whining for attention. He brushed her off. He was going to JFK to watch Annalise back. He had no idea the trap he was walking into. Meanwhile, Annalise stood in customs, her triplets tied beside her. The officer stared at her passport, then pressed a silent alarm. Blaze whispered, "Mom, that man is watching us." Her heart dropped. She didn't know Archibald was coming. She didn't know the man she had fled from for 6 years was seconds away from finding her.
What are you doing? Let me go! Don't make me hate you! Let go!
We were seconds away from being caught by Archibald's men at customs. The officer smiled foxily and said the system was rebooting. It was all a lie. He was stalling, waiting for backup to drag us back into our nightmare. Luckily, my 5-year-old genius son Algernon just pushed up his oversized glasses, tapped his homemade watch, and hacked the entire airport system in seconds. A shrill security alarm blared at once. The lights flickered wildly, and after a neon smiley face popped up on the officer's screen, the words "Access granted" flashed clearly. He hurriedly shoved our passports at us, eager to get rid of the chaos. "Algernon, you can't just hack into systems like that," I whispered, half relieved, half alarmed. He shrugged. That firewall was an insult to my intelligence, mother. We grabbed our beat-up suitcases and rushed into the arrivals hall, where the noise of New York hit us full force. But Clemmy suddenly stopped, covering her nose and trembling. "It burns. It smells like the battery's Blaze melts." Before I could stop him, Blaze darted to the trash can and boom, smoke and flames burst out. It was a faulty power bank. Clemmy's super sensitive sense of smell had saved us. I told the kids to keep a low profile, but trouble found us anyway. A crowd of paparazzi pushed us against the wall. In the middle was Janelle, talking shrilly into her phone to Archibald, arrogant and entitled. Clemmy stumbled, and her cheap pink suitcase slid to Janelev's feet. Janelle glanced at it as if it were trash, then kicked it away. The sound of it cracking was sharp and cruel. Clemmy's lips trembled as she whispered an apology. Janelle rolled her eyes and snapped, "Vermin roaming around wherever they want." She raised her hand to push her. In that moment, I snapped and moved faster than ever before, my hand clumping around her wrist like a vice. Janelle gasped, unable to believe a nobody who dare stop her. I stared straight into her eyes, my voice icy cold. "Don't touch my daughter." Janelle turned bright red with rage, but I didn't care. I was no longer the scared little girl they threw away 6 years ago. I was a mother, and I would do anything to protect my children. What I didn't see was the black Rolls-Royce outside the airport, its windows tinted dark. Archibald was watching silently. He had just witnessed the woman I labeled a gold, dagging ex-wife stand up to his fake fiancé.